Off and racing in this season opening Tattersalls Ireland 4yo Maiden contest, and not hanging around. Bullimore Classic goes straight out into the lead into the top turn, bringing them on round towards the two fences in the back straight. Bullimore Classic has gone on, being followed by Jump on Board, who's racing in second, and they're being followed in third by Brave Fortune, who's on the outside of Spuds and Porter. Jim the Wolf is next with Don't Escape and Jasmine de Blanc. And then towards the outside is Judicial Reference in front of Jimmy K. Further back to the Baldarchy, Monrocco Moonlight towards the back with Potter's Voyage. Out they go over the first, which all have negotiated safely, and heading on towards fence number 2. And it's Bullimore Classic with up on the outside Jump on Board. They're the leading pair. Brave Fortune's right up on the outside within a length, and this one's being chased by the grey Jim the Wolf, who's on the outside. On the inner is Spuds and Porter, and they're being chased 3 lengths back by Jasmine de Blanc. And just behind this one on the inside, Don't Escape. And right with them is Judicial Reference, a couple of links to Jimmy K, who in turn is in front of Monrocco Moonlight, Potter's Voyage, and the back marker is the Baldarchy. Racing now to go towards the climbing fence, fence number 3, before they turn up to the top of the hill. And out front, Rob James sets out with intent on Bullimore Classic, the son of Workforce. Jump on Board is second under James Kenny, and third towards the outside is Brave Fortune and Pat King. They're being followed by Spuds and Porter and Barry O'Neill. Jim the Wolf, Oran McGill are next, and then a break to Judicial Reference. Judicial Deference, the mount of Bertie Finn. Jasmine de Blanc is next under Brian Lawless, and down the inside, Don't Escape got tight to that one under John Barry. Jimmy K, Michael Sweeney is next in front of Monrocco Moonlight, who in turn is in front of the back pair, Potter's Voyage, and the back of the field as they turn down the hill is the Baldarchy. So down the hill they come, making their way on towards fence number 5, and leading them down, it is Bullimore Classic, being followed in the centre of the track by Jump on Board, and they're being chased on the inside by Spuds and Porter with Brave Fortune on the outer. Jim the Wolf is close behind as they now go to race out over the fence, which will be their last in a couple of circuits' time. Bullimore Classic leads out over it, slightly hampered there was Jimmy K as they now make their way up to past the post. 2 circuits, 10 fences ahead of them in the opener. Bullimore Classic leads. In second spot is Brave Fortune, then Jump on Board with on the inside Spuds and Porter. Jim the Wolf is next, and then Jasmine de Blanc with Don't Escape down the inside. Just outside these, Judicial Reference with Potter's Voyage. Jimmy K is on the inner, couple of links to Monrocco Moonlight, and last of all is the Baldarchy. So Bullimore Classic leads them now into the back straight towards fence number 6. Brave Fortune is in second, and third is Jump on Board. Jim the Wolf keeps company on the outside with Spuds and Porter, who was quicker through the air. Bad mistake there, Jasmine de Blanc, who's dropped right out of his mid-division position and is now disputing the back spot with the Baldarchy. Going to have to recover from that as they make their way on towards fence number 7. Bullimore Classic with in second spot on the outside. Good jump there by Brave Fortune. Mistake the Baldarchy at the back. Up the hill they go, on their way towards fence number 8 and heading on towards the halfway point. And out front, Bullimore Classic leads Brave Fortune, but not by much. And third is Spuds and Porter. And then on the outside is Jump on Board with Jim the Wolf for company. Potter's Voyage making a little headway on the outside. Jimmy K trying to creep into it on the inside of Judicial Reference. Monrocco Moonlight's trying to pick up. Jasmine de Blanc is on the outside of Don't Escape. They're a couple off the main body of the field, and the Baldarchy remains the back spot. Up the hill they go, on their way now towards the next, which will be 7 fences from the finish in the opener. And out front, Bullimore Classic with on the outside Brave Fortune. Not much between the leading pair as they go to rise out over the fence at the top of the hill. So it is Bullimore Classic, who was much quicker through the air there than Brave Fortune in second. Jump on Board is racing 3, and then towards the inside as they race into this top bend to bring them on down the hill towards 6 from the finish is Spuds and Porter. So down the hill they come. Bullimore Classic on the outside, Brave Fortune. Right behind them, Spuds and Porter, Jim the Wolf. Jump on Board is being niggled along now. On the inside is Jimmy K. Potter's Voyage goes well wide. Then comes Judicial Deference. Just behind these goes Don't Escape, who in turn is in front of Jasmine de Blanc at the back of the field with Monrocco Moonlight. Clearing this one, Judicial Deference got tight. Jump on Board gets reminders. Jasmine de Blanc hasn't yet recovered as they make their way out the country the final time. 5 to be jumped. Bullimore Classic leads. Brave Fortune is in second. Jim the Wolf is third. And Spuds and Porter disputes that spot. Potter's Voyage is moving right into contention. Jimmy K is next. Then Judicial Deference, and then Don't Escape. Monrocco Moonlight. More reminders for Jump on Board. And last of all, as they turn into the back straight, is Jasmine de Blanc. In the back they go. 5 fences left to be jumped. Bullimore Classic leads from in second spot. Brave Fortune right there 3. Jim the Wolf travels strongly. Then just behind this one, Brave Fortune got tight to that one as they make their way. Pulled up at the back, jump on board, goes no further as they race on now, and Jasmine Dublin might be about to be pulled up, and I think the Beld Archie might have done the same. 4 to jump, and it is Bullimore Classic over in front. Brave Fortune and Jim the Wolf go with the leader. A couple of lengths to Jimmy Kay, who's trying to bridge the gap. Judicial Deference is up on the outside of Stable Companion. Spuds and Porter, Don't Escape, Monrocco Moonlight. Potter's Voyage has dropped quickly back as they head up the hill now towards the third last. Bullimore Classic as they come to it leads. Brave Fortune, Jim the Wolf on terms as they begin the climb now up towards the second last, and it's Bullimore Classic the inside. Brave Fortune travels strongly on the outside now and begins to take over the lead, and it's Brave Fortune who's gone to the front from Bullimore Classic, Jim the Wolf, Jimmy Kay, and then Judicial Deference. Monrocco Moonlight's dropped right out, so too Studs and Porter, and so too Don't Escape. Second last, Brave Fortune over from Bullimore Classic as they turn the bend now to bring them on down the hill. Lost Monrocco Moonlight at the second last. Spuds and Porter pulled up, Don't Escape pulled up. 1 fence left to jump in the opening 4-year-old, and Brave Fortune has gone a good 10 clear from Bullimore Classic in second. Then Judicial Review, then comes Jimmy Kay, and they're clear from Jim the Wolf. Plenty set off, but only 5 continue, and it is Brave Fortune who's gone a long way clear in the opening 4-year-old of the season, and doing it at his ease as he comes towards the final fence. It is well, long way back to the long-time leader Bullimore Classic in second, but out clear, an impressive winner of the opener. It is Brave Fortune who takes the opener. Bullimore Classic will hang on for second. Back in third will be Judicial Deference, and in fourth will be Jimmy Kay, Jim the Wolf, pulled up coming up the straight.